Hello people, Chuck over here. I constantly see people searching for advice because they feel like they die too much or get surprised by enemies out of nowhere. A pretty common answer to that, not only in Fortnite, is well bruh, simply get good and get better awareness. But I don't feel like advice like this helps too much, since it's hard to realize how big the combination of skills that lead to having good awareness are. I'm trying to show you why awareness is the biggest and hardest field to improve in, and give you some easy tips how you can start to improve your awareness step by step. To give you an official definition first, being aware means having knowledge that something exists or understanding of a situation or subject at the present time based on information and or experience. For me, awareness can be broken down into three main factors: experience, instincts, and knowledge. Experience is something that you can obviously only get by playing the game. But beware the fact that just playing the game doesn't necessarily give you the experience you need to become a better player. To become experienced, you want to evaluate all the things you experienced in the game and learn from them. Learn how most players move and behave in a given situation and try to identify patterns. See how you can react to those patterns. I will give you an example here. Since most players are overly scared to die in Battle Royale, they oftentimes hide in houses as soon as they hear shots. Let's assume that's a thing you experienced 100 times. Because you've experienced it so often, you also know how most players react if you simply rush them, since you tried it before. You know that most players can't really handle being rushed by you with a shotgun. So your standard action will be rushing people who are hiding with a shotgun. The next part are your instincts. These can be divided into two categories. The first are your basic instincts you have as a smart human being and as a more or less experienced gamer, and the second are your game-specific instincts that are coming from the previously skill, your experience. The things you experienced will, once you've experienced them consciously often enough, also become part of your instincts. The difference between experience and instinct is simply if you have to actively think about a solution for a certain problem or not. Which also means that solving complex situations will hardly or never become part of your instincts. An example would be if you're getting shot at in a disadvantaged spot and you've been in this situation often enough, you will not think, oh damn, I'm getting shot at and I'm at a disadvantage. Let's build some walls to protect myself. Instead, you will simply start building walls as a reflex of getting shot at and focus your mind on spotting the enemy. Basic instincts are a bit easier to determine and explain. Your basic instincts are simply your gut feelings, such as running into the open field without any cover makes you feel uncomfortable and feels like a bad idea. Coming to knowledge, you can see that there are two main factors here. Knowledge can be acquired inside and outside of the game. Knowledge can be simple things you learn while playing, such as that assault rifles are either semi or full automatic, plus all the information you receive while playing. Or knowledge can be acquired by things you're doing outside of the game to learn and understand the game better. Such things include watching guides, discuss with people on the forums or Reddit, or watch good players play the game. So you see that what you're doing right at this moment is improving your game knowledge. The trick about awareness is that it is a part of every action you take in the game and how you behave in certain situations. And all the things I talked about before can help you to improve your awareness and react in a better way to whatever pace the game might take. Awareness is often mistaken as just the skill to know where enemies are or if you should shoot at someone or not. And while these things are definitely a part of awareness, they represent just a tiny piece of it. Awareness begins way before stuff like that. It begins with being aware of yourself as a player. Your skill and your strengths and weaknesses. Are you an aggressive player? Do you like to play very cautious and safe? Are you good at aiming at gunfights? These are just some questions you can ask yourself long before you even join a game. It continues with things like, which route does the bus take? Where am I jumping out? How many players jumped out with me and where are they going? And as you can already tell, I could continue this list forever. But since that would be boring and wouldn't help you to improve at the game, I will just give you some handy tips you can use to slowly grow your awareness. The first one is, don't play on autopilot. Think about your actions and do stuff for a reason. The second one is, think about the situations where you messed up or even record them and try to analyze why it happened and what could have been done about it. The next one is, join a community and socialize with other players to learn more about the game, read patch notes and be active in conversations. Ask people who are more experienced than you are to fill your knowledge gaps. My next one is, analyze replays or streams from very good players and try to understand why they are doing the things they are doing. The last one is, place your crosshair where you expect players to appear. Crosshair placement has nothing to do with how bad or good you are at aiming. It's simply a question of how aware you are of your surroundings. I've never seen a player pop out of the floor, for example, so don't watch the floor while you are running around. Another interesting fact is that many godlike shots, epic reaction times or insane killing sprees are the simple result of having a very good awareness. And you can get to that point too. Think about it. That's it for this video. If I was able to help you just a little bit, I would highly appreciate if you would like the video and subscribe to my channel. Also, share it with everybody that you feel like could benefit from it. I am doing these videos mainly because I love the game and want to help its community. So I highly appreciate any support. And as always, I see you on the battlefield, you filthy maggots!